One of the neat functions of MavSync is that it really serves as a virtual binder for your organization. So rather than passing documents back and forth through email attachments or things like that, this is a common place where you can add files and organize the documents that are pertinent to the running of your organization. And the best part is as you create folders and add documents and files to them, you actually have the ability to make them as private or public as you want them to be. So let's get started, and I think I can flesh that out, have that make more sense to you. From your organization's homepage, go ahead and click on Files on the left-hand modules list. Then, as you can see, you can create folders and then add documents to those folders. So the first thing we're going to do is create an additional folder. And this folder I'm going to title Meeting Minutes. I'm sure RSO groups generally have a secretary or different people who actually take notes during meetings. This is where they could actually type those notes up and then add those Word documents in here. And I'm just going to make this visible actually to the RSO staff because no one else would need to see that. So now, as you can see, if I click on Files again, this folder has been created. Currently there's 0 items in it, but I can start to add those documents as we move through the next semester and even go back and add meeting minutes for meetings that we've held in the fall 2003 semester. So as an example, once the folder is created, you can go ahead and just click on it and you can click Add File. From here, this just serves like a attachment that you add to an email or anything like that. You just go browse, you find the document that you'd like to add, you click on it, and then it'll upload. And then right here, you can put a name to it, a description, and decide who to make it available to. Now this is what I meant when I said you can make it as public or private as you wish. If you click Public plus Website, this is going to make the file viewable to your organization's website here, so it'll push it out if you decide to do that. Otherwise, you could click Minnesota State Mankato, and this will make it visible to the whole MavSync community. You could also just make it visible to your RSO, your group, which is recognized student organizations, or to a selected group within your group. So there may be different groups that you've created within your portal, such as exec boards, staff, that sort of thing. You could just make it visible to one of those specific groups simply by clicking there. So that's how you go ahead and you add files. Files that you might add, for example, in our office, this is a resources / information for RSO leaders, and this folder is actually open to the whole community. So I did click on the Mankato State community because I want everyone to be able to have access to this file. So once you click on this, we've added a roster template. So this is what an RSO roster should look like. And the cool thing is let's just say when the next graduate assistant comes on for RSOs and Steph has left us because she'll be graduating in the spring, they can actually click in here and look at these documents and kind of know where we've been. So they'll know this is what an RSO roster should look like, and then they can download the file and have a look at it. Now if I go back, they can also see Student Allocations Committee guidelines. So these were recently updated in December. Each of you can now click on this as well, download the file, and this lets you know the rules and guidelines for actually asking for funds from student government. So I hope that helps you a little bit. It just certainly should help you get organized some. Now I encourage you to think about what folders you need to create and what items you need to add to them in order to make sure that it's a smooth transition between you and your group throughout the spring semester, but also a smooth transition of leadership. Thanks for your time.